Hey guys, it's Dragon Ball Zeto here, and in this video I want to do what if Captain Ginyu used his body change technique into a fused being. So this could be any fused being, but for this video I'm just going to use Gotenks as an example, so it's more easier to explain. In my theory of what would happen to him after this. This fusion is the Metamorans Fusion, so this is the fusion dance. So after 30 minutes. The time is up, the two bodies separate. So that's why this discussion and theory makes it a bit more harder to see, and everyone will have their own opinions on it. So Captain Ginyu has one ability to change into other people's bodies. You see him do this in the Frieza or Namek saga, whatever you want to call it. On Goku, which he successfully does, and also tries to do it on Vegeta, where Goku reads the situation and throws a frog, and pretty much that's the end of Ginyu. But obviously in the original anime he goes into Bulma, then Gohan does the same thing, throws a frog or whatever. So say if he did this to, I'm going to use Gotenks as an example. So he would fuse into Gotenks. Now Gotenks would go into Ginyu, but the thing is with the fusion, when Trunks and Goten fuse into Gotenks. Gotenks is essentially a whole different person, even though he takes, from the excuse the pun, fuses everything together. So basically, their mind, their fighting skills, their intelligence, everything, their height, their bodies, their hair, their looks, everything's fused together. But when the person's fused, such as Gotenks, it's a whole different it's a whole different person, basically. So it's basically like splashing two people's DNA and combine it into one, you create a new person. So yeah, so Gotenks will be in Ginyu and Ginyu will be in Gotenks. So once the 30 minutes are up, I believe Trunks and Goten will originate back to their normal selves. So it'll be Goten and Trunks. But Captain Ginyu no longer exists. But Gotenks is still in Ginyu's body. But Gotenks doesn't need a time limit, he's got his own body now. So Gotenks' mind, everything is in Ginyu now, and so basically you have Gotenks, Goten, and Trunks. So Gotenks can talk to Goten and Trunks, for example. That's what I like to believe, anyways. So yeah, so that's sort of that part of it. But I believe if Goten and Trunks fused again, Ginyu would be the fused being. Obviously, it would look exactly like Gotenks and everything, but Ginyu's in control of it. And the reason why I say this is, every time someone fuses, it's not like a new Gotenks, for example, or when we see Gogeta do it in the movies. So I was going to use Vegeta, but that's a different fusion altogether. But yeah, it's essentially the same person. It's the same fused person, basically. It's not a new person every time they fuse, because it has the same memories, and we see this in the anime with. When Gotenks fights Boo, he goes Super Saiyan 3, then when Gohan comes, he goes Super Saiyan 3. It's the same person. It's not like I'm the new Gotenks, basically. So yeah, that's what I like to believe, that basically every time Goten and Trunks would fuse, Ginyu would be the fused being. So that's why you would never want to fuse, because you know what's going to happen, basically. But Gotenks would be in Ginyu's body. But that's how I like to see. It's sort of one of those conundrum things that you can go around the internet. So I'll sort of make a quick video on it, and sort of my thoughts and theories on what would happen. It's a bit confusing with the whole fusion, so you might have got a bit lost, but yeah. So basically, fuse together, defuse, Goten and Trunks be the normal self, but every time they fuse, it'd be Ginyu, and Gotenks will be in Ginyu's body. But it's quite an interesting subject. Maybe I like to read other people put in the comments below what they think. Everyone probably got a different opinion on it, on how it probably go with the fusion. Some people might think that Ginyu's body will just go into Goten and Trunks as well. There could be many different scenarios, or the fusion might not work, for example. So there could be loads of different things. So yeah, that's a quick video I want to do on it, on my theory, because like I said, I've seen stuff on it, and I just like to do my quick theory on it. But yeah, if you like the video, guys, it's a new channel starting, just doing whole different stuff with Dragon Ball. I've always been a fan of watching other people's channels on Dragon Ball, so I thought I'd do my own video on what if videos and versus videos. So yeah, if you like my channel, subscribe, like, comment in below. I'd like to read what you think of this, and thanks for watching, guys.